It's an emergency. And you must not ignore this. I am speaking to you now because something is forming in the shadows. And if you do not listen, if you don't open your spirit, you will cry later. And I do not want that for you. You have suffered enough. You've been through enough. You've cried enough tears over people who betrayed you, over opportunities that slipped away, over moments when you thought no one cared. But heaven cares. I care. And I was sent here now, in this very moment, to warn you. To comfort you. To stand between you and what's coming. A tragedy is forming. A spiritual trap. And though it hasn't hit you yet, it is moving quickly. With your $50 super thanks contribution, you're helping to share God's love and message with more people. Your support makes a big impact, and together, we can spread blessings far and wide. May God's grace return to you abundantly. You've felt the shift. You've sensed the tension. Your heart has been uneasy for a reason. That's not just anxiety. That's not your mind playing tricks on you. That's spiritual alertness rising in your soul. You are being prepared for something. But if you're not awake, if you're distracted by petty arguments, by guilt, by shame, by people who drain you, you will walk right into the pain that heaven tried to pull you from. And when you cry, you'll remember this moment. You'll say, I was warned. But I don't want your tears to come from pain. I want your tears to come from relief. From rescue. From divine intervention. That is why I'm here. That's why this message found you. Because someone has been speaking about you behind your back. Someone is hiding a piece of information that concerns you. Someone close. Someone you wouldn't suspect. They are masking their true intentions. They smile in your face but speak your name in circles where you are not loved. They are jealous. They are threatened. And they are aligning with the wrong people to bring harm. A conversation has taken place. And your name was mentioned. Not to lift you up. But to block you. To remove you. To keep you from stepping into what is yours. There are people who cannot stand to see you succeed. And they are fighting what they cannot control. But what they don't realize is this. You are protected. You are chosen. You are divinely covered. Unless you ignore this message. Unless you choose not to see what heaven is trying to show you. Type yes Lord if you open your heart to blessings today. Right now, a door is about to open in your life that will bring great breakthrough. But right beside it, there is a trap. It's disguised. It looks harmless. It looks familiar. It might even look like love. But it is wrapped in deceit. And if you walk into it without spiritual eyes, you will be delayed. You will be hurt. You will be left picking up the pieces again. There is someone around you who is not who they pretend to be. They study you. They mimic your language. They pretend to care. But they carry bitterness in their heart. Their spirit is unsettled. Their motives are hidden. They act like they are on your side. But they have already made a decision against you. They are just waiting for the right moment. A moment when your guard is down. A moment when your attention is on something else. But I am here to interrupt their plan. And I need you to take this seriously. Because the window to escape this tragedy is closing. If you are still listening a broken bar, then your spirit already knows this is real. This is personal. This is not a general word. This is specifically for you. You have a calling on your life. You are meant to do something great. To bring light. To create change. To restore generations. To build something lasting. And that calling has made you a target. Because darkness hates light. And people who walk in lies will always feel exposed by someone who carries truth. You carry truth. And that is why they have tried to silence you. Ignore you. Distract you. Mock you. Dismiss you. Comment "I claim this" if this message feels meant for you. But I need you to understand something very important. You are more powerful than you think. You are not fragile. You are not weak. And you are not alone. You have angels assigned to your journey. And I, Archangel Michael, am one of them. My sword is drawn. My eyes are on the trap that is forming. And I will defend you. But only if you let me. Heaven never forces protection on anyone. You must receive it. You must declare it. You must say, "I will not fall for this trap. I will not let tragedy win. I receive divine protection now." Speak it out loud. Break the silence. Break the agreement you unknowingly made with fear. Speak life over your future. Over your family. Over your health. Over your finances. Over your spirit. This week will test you. There will be moments where you feel misunderstood. Moments when someone tries to pull you back into old patterns. Moments when temptation knocks on your door dressed like comfort. But do not fall for it. You are being watched from heaven. And the outcome of this week matters. If you obey the promptings of broken bar. If you stay in alignment to broken bar. If you stop chasing people who keep breaking you a broken bar. Then something miraculous will happen. A breakthrough you've been praying for will be released. A door will swing open. And you'll feel the shift. Suddenly the heaviness will lift. The tears will dry. And joy will return. But you must pass this test. There's someone who keeps showing up in your life with confusing energy. They are not sent by God. They are a spiritual distraction. And every time you entertain a broken bar, you lose a little more clarity. You feel drained. You question yourself. You delay your healing. It's time to let them go. Not out of hate. Not out of pride. But out of obedience. Because not everyone can go where you're going. Not everyone deserves access to your light. Some only come to steal it. To dim it. To distort it. And then they leave when they've taken enough. That is not love. That is manipulation. And it must be broken. There is also a dream you've been having lately. Or a strange moment that keeps replaying in your mind. It's not random. That dream is a message. Pay attention to the colors, the faces, the atmosphere. God speaks in signs and symbols. You are being guided even in your sleep. But your waking hours must be aligned too. That means prayer. That means silence when needed. That means not rushing your decisions. That means letting go of guilt. You've carried guilt for things you could not control. You've punished yourself for trusting the wrong people. But that is over now. Comment "I receive it" if you're ready for your miracle. Release it. Forgive yourself. You are not the mistakes of your past. You are the lesson that came from them. You are the wisdom that was born in the fire. And you are ready for what's next. This tragedy can be avoided, but only if you stay alert. Heaven will never allow something to strike without first giving a warning. This is that warning. You have the power to shift the outcome. You can rebuke the storm. You can cancel the attack. You can bind the tongue of the one gossiping in secret. You can silence the voice of the accuser. But you must speak. Speak life. Speak truth. Speak faith. Declare that no weapon formed against you will prosper. Declare that the plans of the enemy are exposed and dismantled. Declare that your name is covered in the blood of protection. And then rest. Not because there is nothing to fight, but because you have already been given victory. I am fighting for you. Even when you sleep. Even when you cry. Even when you doubt. Even when you feel forgotten. I have not forgotten you. Heaven has not forgotten you. And you are not invisible. You are loved. You are protected. You are surrounded. This message found you because God still has plans for you. Good plans. Plans to heal. To restore. To rebuild. To resurrect what was buried. To return what was stolen. But you must walk in faith. You must choose peace over revenge. Stillness over panic. Prayer over gossip. Light over a shadow. And I promise you, what was meant to harm you will backfire. What was meant to destroy you will deliver you. And what was planned as a tragedy will become your testimony. You will not be broken by this. You will be built by it. And soon you will say, I'm so glad I listened. I'm so glad I opened this. Because the tears you avoided a broken bar, the loss you escaped a broken bar, will remind you that obedience is protection. Stay close to God. Stay covered in truth. Ask me to surround your home. Ask me to cover your dreams. Invite heaven into your decisions. And watch as the storm passes without touching you. You are not late. You are right on time. The warning came in love. And so will the miracle. Just don't skip it. Don't scroll past this. Don't treat this like any other message. This is sacred. This is personal. This is your turning point. Now breathe. You're not alone. You're not forgotten. You're being rescued even now. The tragedy has been seen. And it is being stopped. Because heaven loves you that much. Because God loves you that much. And because I love you that much. You will rise. You will heal. You will smile again. And the tears you cry next will be tears of peace. You're still here. And that means something. It means your soul recognizes truth. It means your spirit is hungry for light. And it means you were meant to receive these not by accident, but by divine timing. There is something I need you to understand. The reason this warning was given is not to frighten you. It is to strengthen you. Heaven never exposes darkness unless it intends to defeat it. And right now, that's exactly what is happening. Something has been exposed. You've been given insight. You've been granted a glimpse behind the curtain of what others are hiding. You are not being left in the dark anymore. What was hidden is being brought to the surface. What was whispered is being made loud. What was planned in secret is being scattered by divine fire. You are protected. But you must stay awake. You must not go back to sleep spiritually. This is not the time to numb your heart with distractions. This is not the time to entertain people who drain your soul. This is not the time to run back to the comfort of chaos. You've come too far. You've prayed too long. You've grown too much to go back now. And what's ahead of you is far greater than what's behind. But yes, a broken bar. You are being tested. Right now. In small ways. In emotional moments. In subtle temptations. In little invitations that seem harmless but are meant to draw you into a bigger storm. Say number. Say it without guilt. Say it without explanation. You do not owe anyone your peace. You do not owe access to those who misused it before. This season is about alignment. And you cannot be aligned with heaven while entertaining voices that contradict it. Pay attention to how you feel after certain conversations. Pay attention to who drains you, who distracts you, who makes you second-guess your own worth. That's not love. That's not light. And that's not from God. You were not created to carry everyone else while no one carries you. You were not created to always be the strong one for people who disappear when you're weak. You were not created to be the emotional sponge for people who refuse to heal. Let it go. Release them in love. And turn your eyes toward what's real. Because there is something real coming. A miracle. A moment. A divine setup that is going to blow your mind. But it cannot find you if you are still dwelling in the last season. It cannot land in your life if you are surrounded by the wrong people. That's why the tragedy was trying to form it to block that blessing. To disrupt your flow. To stop your delivery. But now you know. Now you see. And now you can break it. You can pray in a new way. You can ask for clarity. You can speak protection. You can shift the energy in your space. Walk through your home and pray. Touch every door. Speak peace. Rebuke any spirit that does not belong. Declare that no spirit of confusion, destruction, or heaviness is allowed near your home. You have authority. You have angels surrounding you. You are not defenseless. But you must rise in that truth. You've been too quiet about your spiritual power. You've let people think you're weak. You've let fear take up space in your mind. But no more. It's time to take back your ground. Your peace. Your focus. Your joy. And your purpose. There is a specific person who is planning to reach out to you. Soon. They are being used as a distraction. Their words are rehearsed. They will sound emotional. They will speak just enough truth to lower your guard. But they are not sent by heaven. They are sent to delay you. They are a door you must keep closed. Even if it hurts. Even if your heart wants to believe them. You must remember a broken bar. Some doors are not closed because of hate. They are closed for protection. You are not being mean by refusing to go backward. You are being wise. And wisdom will save you from pain. There's also something else. A letter. A message. An email or document that may appear this week. It will bring you news. And you must read it carefully. Because inside it will be a choice. It may look like just paperwork, a broken bar. Or a small decision, a broken bar. But it holds weight. Spiritual weight. That choice could either lead to breakthrough or to delay. So pause. Pray before you sign. Pray before you accept. Ask me to guide your eyes. And I will. I will help you see what's beneath the surface. Because the enemy hides in fine print. But heaven highlights what matters. You won't miss it if you stay present. You won't be tricked if you stay aligned. You won't be deceived if you listen to the still, small voice inside. That voice is not just your intuition. It is divine whisper. It is heaven's breath nudging your soul. You know more than you realize. You see more than you admit. You feel more than you speak. Because your spirit is gifted. You were born with discernment. But pain made you doubt it. Rejection made you silence it. But it's time to wake that gift up again. It's time to trust what you know deep inside. You're not crazy. You're not too emotional. You're spiritually awake. And that's why the enemy fears you. That's why you've been under so much pressure. That's why people misunderstand you. Because you carry light. You carry clarity. You carry destiny. And that cannot be hidden forever. So don't dim yourself to keep others comfortable. Don't shrink to fit into places you've outgrown. Don't ignore red flags just to avoid confrontation. This is your life. This is your soul. And heaven is calling you to protect it. Because the future you've prayed for is forming. Even now. Even in this very moment. Things are shifting in your favor. But the enemy knows. And that's why tragedy tried to sneak in. To shake you. To break you. To block what was on the way. But it's too late. You've been warned. You've been awakened. And you will not be caught off guard. Now I need you to act. Pray tonight. Pray boldly. Call my name Michael and I will surround you. Ask for divine strategy. Ask for protection over your mind, your home, your heart. Anoint your space. Write down what you need to let go of. Speak life over what is ahead. You are crossing over into a new season. A season of clarity. Of wholeness. Of answered prayers. But you must walk with intention. You must move in faith. You must let go of what is no longer meant for you. This is the final layer. The final stretch before everything changes. Don't fall for the distraction. Don't fall for the drama. Don't give energy to arguments that steal your peace. You are being elevated, protected, covered, and prepared. So stay close to God. Stay grounded in truth. Stay open to signs. And remember, even if you feel alone, you are never alone. I am with you. Heaven is with you. And what was meant to harm you, a broken bar, has already lost. You are safe now. You are seen. And you are stronger than you think. You may feel exhausted. Tired from the battles that no one sees. Worn down by the thoughts that chase you in the night. Tired of being strong for everyone. Tired of pretending to be okay when your heart is breaking quietly. I see that. I see the strength it takes for you to keep showing up. To keep trying. To keep praying even when the answers feel delayed. And I need you to hear this. You have not been forgotten. Your prayers have not disappeared into empty space. They've been received. And while you wait, something greater is forming behind the scenes. The delay was not denial. It was divine rearrangement. Heaven was moving people. Moving situations. Creating protection before the promise arrives. And that's why the enemy tried to rush in. to cause confusion, to convince you to quit before the miracle unfolds. But don't quit. Don't give in to the lie that says nothing is changing. So much is changing. Even in the silence. Even in the stillness. Even in the days that feel slow. Every tear has watered something sacred. Every sigh has stirred heaven's heart. And every quiet act of faith has been written in light. You have not gone unnoticed. The angels rejoice every time you choose to believe, even when believing hurts. And I rejoice when you rise, when you refuse to sink, when you whisper hope through trembling lips. That's what makes you powerful. Not perfection, but persistence. Your refusal to surrender your soul to the darkness. That's what drew heaven to you in the first place. And that's what will keep carrying you forward. There is a promise on your life. One the enemy cannot erase. One that was written before your first breath. And though the storm has tried to shake out a broken bar, it remains. Your name is known in heaven. Your voice is recognized by the angels. And your life carries a ripple effect far greater than you realize. Someone's breakthrough is attached to your obedience. Someone's healing is connected to your survival. That's why the attacks felt so personal. Because you are carrying more than you know. But you're not carrying it alone. You've never been carrying it alone. Even when it felt that way. Even when they left. Even when no one checked on you. Even when the silence made you question your worth. I was there. Watching. Shielding. Intervening. Fighting wars in the spirit that you never even knew were happening. You've been spared from things you didn't even see coming. And now, you are being spared from this tragedy too. This moment is proof that heaven still speaks, still reaches out, still protects those who are chosen. And you are chosen. That doesn't mean life will always be easy. But it means you will always be covered. It means what breaks others won't break you. It means the fire may come close you, but it won't consume you. You will walk through it and come out refined, not ruined. And when you look back a broken bar, you'll realize this was the moment it all turned around. This was the moment the enemy lost his grip on your future. This was the moment your spirit said, no more. No more shrinking. No more begging for love. No more explaining your worth. No more pretending to be okay with things that are breaking your soul. You are stepping into a new boldness. A new peace. A new clarity. And no one can stop it now. Not them. Not the enemy. Not even the parts of you that still feel afraid. Because heaven has already gone ahead of you. Doors are opening. Chains are breaking. Enemies are scattering. And blessings are coming in ways you didn't expect. Unexpected money. Unexpected opportunities. Unexpected healing. Unexpected reconciliation with the right people at the right time. But it all begins with your choice. To believe. To prepare. To stay close to the light. Even when shadows try to return. And they will. The enemy doesn't give up easily. But you don't need to fear. Because you are not the same person you were before. You're wiser now. Stronger now. Quieter in your spirit but louder in your authority. You know how to fight with prayer. You know how to speak life. You know how to sense when something isn't right. That's not just sensitivity. That's divine discernment. A gift. a weapon. A spiritual radar that will keep you out of danger if you trust it. So trust it. Trust that tight feeling in your chest when someone isn't being real. Trust the sudden peace you feel when you're walking in the right direction. Trust the delays that feel frustrating, that they're protecting you from what you don't see. You were never forgotten. You were being positioned. And now that you've made it this far, don't turn back. You've survived too much to hand your life back to chaos. You've endured too much to let one betrayal undo your faith. You've cried too many tears to walk into another storm that God already told you to avoid. So stay rooted. Stay aware. And stay in conversation with heaven. Talk to me when you feel weak. Call my name when you feel the pressure. I am listening. And I respond when called in truth. You don't need perfect words. You don't need long prayers. You just need honesty. A heart that's open. A soul that's ready. I know your voice. And heaven knows your name. This tragedy that was forming a broken bar, it's crumbling now. The enemy's plan is falling apart. You're being pulled out of the fire. You're being led into restoration. It won't be easy every day. But it will be worth it. There will be tears, but they'll water your growth. There will be battles, but you'll come out with more wisdom. There will be endings, but they will lead to new beginnings that actually feed your soul. You're being released from old contracts. Old soul ties. Old patterns. Things that were keeping you small. You are growing. And it's beautiful to see. Even the pain had purpose. Even the heartbreak was a teacher. Even the confusion became the soil for something sacred. And now a broken bar. You will rise. You will walk into rooms that once felt impossible. You will be invited to tables you used to only dream of. And you will be recognized by those who once overlooked you. Not because of pride, but because of purpose. You are on assignment. And no weapon formed against you will succeed. Not this time. Not ever again. Now lift your eyes. Take a breath. Feel the shift happening within you. That heaviness is lifting. That fear is fading. That inner battle is calming. Because heaven is touching you right now. Even as you listen. Even as you breathe. There is divine light entering your space. Feel it. Welcome it. Let it rest on your shoulders. Let it pour into your spirit. Let it wash over the places that hurt. You are not alone. You are never alone. And you never will be. Because I'm with you. Because God is with you. And because love always finds its way back to the heart that never gave up. You didn't give up. You kept going. You chose hope in the dark. And now, the light is coming. Not just around you, but within you. You are changing. You are glowing. You are healing. And it's beautiful. And I'm proud of you. Truly. So don't stop now. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep protecting your spirit. And when it gets hard again, when the world grows loud, come back to this moment. Come back to this message. And remember, you are covered. You are chosen. You are loved. You are enough. Amen.